college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. The give to the lone running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. They just took the air out of that thing, and that might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Fighting off the defender. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Give to the single back. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Smarty.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Runs through a tackle. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
I think that was an example of the offense.
The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The hand to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab, it's Velling. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Caught near the sticks. It's McCray. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Spartans have their offense in high gear. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He's got him in the flat.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
They'll go back to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Childs. Makes the grab on the left. Busts through behind his pad. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective,
Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop, unfortunately for the losing team.
Let's go. Blue 22. Black 18. Here we go. Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Michigan State Spartans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Barnes. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Looking downfield, it's Childs. Quickly out to the tight end. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a guy at running back who can make plays, taking handoffs, and also...
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And I think if I'm a QB...
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Kelly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Spartans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Give to the running back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Handoff to the single back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Spartans are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward,
time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Dropping back, it's Childs. He's got the tight end. Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to get them out flanked on the jet sweep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
and at this point too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Spartans will snap it on first and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Going over the top. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Floats it out in space. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Velling. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And now on second down for this offense. To throw, it's Childs. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Gets it inside the 10. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Spartans line it up with a first and goal. The snap sets up the throw. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to punch it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's McCray. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw, it's Childs. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long and
the running back has it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. He now has 72 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Right back to it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs, guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll go to the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a first down for the offense.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got a little space. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. All kinds of time in the pocket, down the middle it goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team...
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The gift to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defense.
Turning it on. Touchdown, Michigan State. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking for a man. It's Childs. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run it. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the bootleg. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Spartans. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
How about this sophomore? the Spartans look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The black shirts look into this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Hard running there. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot?
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is going to have more plays like
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
more defense optional.